As I was choosing my study abroad and my internship, I tried to choose places that were, or locations, geographic locations, that kind of gave that post-conflict atmosphere to kind of like go there and take a look and see, okay, how is this working here? And so I ended up choosing to study abroad in Kosovo and then do an internship with Heifer International in Sierra Leone. I think one of the beautiful things about classes here at Arcadia was that they're theory-based. So they're very practical, but they're rooted in theory. And so you get to kind of have a really theoretical, wonderful, explorative discussion about the theories. Being in Kosovo, I was like, oh, this is the experience that coincides with that theory. So it was a way to put kind of very concrete experiential knowledge with the theories that I had picked up in courses before. As I was choosing Sierra Leone, I felt like I really needed on-the-ground experiential skill sets that are very particular to kind of development in poverty-stricken areas. I think it's important to say first that I chose the IPCR program at Arcadia because of its travel abroad requirement. I liked that because I knew that that was going to do two things. It was going to provide me with the skill set that I was going to need for like a vocational skill set, skills that I would be able to use for employment in the future. And I knew that it was also going to provide that kind of travel, those kinds of experiences, also provide you with personal information about yourself and kind of like what are my personal goals, what are my personal limits, that kind of information about yourself that you can't make a vocation without that information. That's really important too. So through my experiences at Heifer, I got information in spades on both of those counts, which is a really good thing. In the first month that I was there, I was sent up to the town of Port Logo, where one of their Heifer's agricultural development programs is running. The program serves about 500 beneficiaries, and they wanted me to assess the impact of the program. So is it working the way that we want it to? So what they asked me to do was to write a survey, a questionnaire, and then to go out to all of the different villages and administer the survey to the beneficiaries, to the participants in this program. So I actually wrote up an interview survey. I took it out to the villages, worked with a translator, got to really interact with the people who are experiencing the program on the ground, which was really cool, and it offered me a lot of incredible insight into what does work about this program, what isn't working about this program, what works about NGO programming in general, and what's not so effective. So I got a lot of really kind of inside, on-the-ground knowledge about that, which was absolutely invaluable, like one of the best parts of that entire experience. I think that after an experience like this, and I don't want it to sound like I had a terrible time, because it was really challenging. There were lots of parts of it that were really challenging, but I gained so much about myself and about and these really tangible skills. And I think more than any of that, just a broader understanding of the world in general and kind of the way that the pieces fit together. What it has left me with is a real desire to explore alternatives to the traditional development model. And I think that social entrepreneurship has a huge role to play. I mean, the resiliency of economic systems is incredible. And so if we can, encourage development that actually plugs people into a functioning economic system, we have a real chance of reducing poverty.